Good evening. My name is Tyler Couture, and here's my ID. Okay, and I'm just here to present my findings on the research I took part in yesterday. And pretty much what I did is I picked my two samples. One sample was Great Value saltine crackers, and the other sample was the premium saltine crackers. And so sample A was the premium, sample B was the Great Value. And so what I did was I actually was doing homework in Starbucks, and I would catch people as they came in, so it was mostly convenient sampling. And I would just have them sit down with me for a minute or two. Usually they came in one or twos, and I would have them go through and taste the crackers, and then I would go through the interview with them and kind of see what they thought. Overall, I had 20 participants as per the assignment. It was great. I had exactly 10 males and 10 females. 10 of them were 18 to 21, with 6 being 22, 23, and the other 4 being various different ages. Let's see, I had 12 Caucasians, 5 black African Americans, 2 Asians, and 1 Hispanic. So I wish I could have gotten more Asians or Hispanic, but it's just kind of what came in through the door. And overall, most of them chose 15% of the 15 participants chose sample B, with only 5 choosing sample A, which actually kind of goes against, I guess, my null hypothesis. But I thought for sure that the premium, or the national brand would be the one that everybody chose. But then I tasted them myself afterwards, and I got agreed sample B was definitely better. What a lot of participants had to say in the interview was that sample A was just stale, and just didn't have much taste. And so I was kind of curious, and actually the reason why they thought it was more stale is because it was just a more chewy cracker. And so both samples were actually purchased at the same time, so they were opened at the same time. So there's no way that one was more stale than the other. And so I think just because it was more chewy, it gave the impression that it was stale. But also the reason for the tasteless is because I went back and I looked at the ingredients of both boxes, and the sample B, which was the Great Value, actually had 5 more grams of salt. And so obviously the salt played a factor in the taste. Sample B, just about everybody loved sample B. They said it was crispy, it was tastier, more fresh. And so I actually got curious after about the 12th participant, and I wanted to see what would happen if they tried sample B first and then sample A, because the first 12 just tried sample A. But it didn't really make a difference. Honestly, just about everybody chose sample B. I didn't have a lot of incorrelations really between the participants. The only interesting one was that most of my African Americans or black participants, 3 out of the 5 did choose sample B. And that was really the only correlation I can really get out of it. Not really any educational level, nothing part-time, full-time, nothing employment. Ages were pretty consistent with what I have overall. So that was really the only thing. The other 2 participants who chose sample B were my one Caucasian participant and my Hispanic participant. But I didn't think it was really fair to draw any conclusions from just the Hispanic participant, because there was only had one, so I didn't really have good sample size on that one. But I thought it went really well with kind of how I had it set up and how it went. It did take me several hours, but I was just working on homework while I was doing it and just catching people as they came in. So yeah, thought it went well and was able to meet the requirements of the assignment. Thank you very much. Hope you have a good night.